Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson. Glad you're with us. Austin Seibert will be the one to get the proceedings underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright.
The ball carrier. Lenore on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Head up. This is Wright. Room to run at the 35. And he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Rams. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Rams will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll get this ahead for about 3. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Kittle is the man in motion. 3rd and short. Purdy And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now it's fourth down. Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So here's Seibert. Made the field goal a moment ago. And now we'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is May. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14
Give him
yards.
14 on that play. One first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Crazy. Here we go, son. Five.
To throw on 1st down is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And now he loses the football. And it looked like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, L.A. will keep the ball.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's May. Right side, complete to Nakua. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run with Wright. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down. That one is good. And the Rams go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This brought in out past the 20. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 24-yard line.
On first down, a run for right. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
On the stop. 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
So after one, 10-3 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 2. On play action, here's May. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
A carry here for Wright. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Back at the 20-yard line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's May. That is contact quarter point after. It's up and good. And the Rams move out in front by the score of 17-3.
49ers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. 1st and 10. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
To George Kittle.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners. 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It is 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
1st down, San Francisco.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taking back to the other side of midfield.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Slayton is the man in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Take it in at the 8. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
On the ground, this is right. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. It's 2nd down. RPO, it's Nakua. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, LA.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A give here to Wright. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8. They run again with Wright. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
On the stop. A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now third and 10.
Third and 10.
Crazy! Crazy!
Out of the gun, here's May. That is pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. A second down throw here for Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys...
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Now, May. That's out wide to Williams. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Come to the line now on second and 2.
Second and 2.
May to the air once more. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. Strong running there inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down is Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. It'll be a short pickup. Down to the 22. DeMarion Overshown there on the tackle.
Now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And he's going to come down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
That is incomplete. incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good. And the 49ers are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On the give, it's right. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
We'll go play action with May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. The Rams punting unit coming out as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This throw right side is caught by Adams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down. Purdy. He gets this complete, finding Adams. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now it's McCaffrey. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Garfield, Sponge! No!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down. First and 10.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here goes. Rip.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13.
To throw is May. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point is good. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead.
49ers 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First down.
And across the league, this is not one of the easier defenses to go against, let alone as a rookie. So his confidence, it's been evident all week, and it's shown up here as he tries to prove he belongs on this field.
A first down throw for Purdy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Kobe Turner in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Pick up with 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 34, here's second and 4.
Here goes.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral.
And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
13 yards.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Get set, get set.
On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up second and 11. At the
On second down, Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
We got one.
Now Purdy. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. To throw, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Third and goal. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Niners are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Head up. This is right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Throwing on second down. May. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Third down, 3 to go.
What's up? Hey, what's up? 5.
Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Big-time play by McCaffrey. 33 yards. Kittle is the man in motion. First and 10. 30. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's second down.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Purdy now on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. He'll run with Wright. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On third down, they go with Wright. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11.
Hey, what's that?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here goes tonight.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Punt team headed out for the Rams. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
At their own 14-yard line.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be sacked, but there is a flag down. Not sure how close he was to being offsides. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the handoff. Asante Samuel on the tackle.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's